Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OTTV. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. In this situation, helped us answer the question regarding yesterday's price action, because yesterday, as I talked about, there is no doubt about it. That was a very nice price movement, but that brought up the question, was this the start of something bigger? You know, was there some true power behind the move? And today we got our answer. No, there was not any sort of really true power. This was essentially a little miniature dead cat bounce. And the reason for that is if this wasn't a dead cat bounce, then the price would be making progress forward, not going back to where it was. But you look at where the price closed today, and, you know, it's right down here at this section of the chart. And that's where the area where it already was before, you know, this bounce all started. Now, don't get me wrong. Can the bulls make a whole nother new move? Yeah. So I'm not saying that the bulls can never, ever make a great move again. I'm just saying as far as this movement here was concerned that we were tracking and wondering about yesterday, yeah, that move was not true, because if it was a truly strong move, it would have come down here, bounced around, and then started to head back up. But now it's just simply right back to where it started. So kind of back to the drawing board for the bulls. But also on that note, I am talking about this in a very short-term move. We're measuring the health, the strength of 1 day. When you look at multiple days, or in other words, the grand scheme of things, the overall trend, the bulls are still in plenty. You know, their health level is just fine, because from it's taking a step back and just looking at things now from the big picture perspective, you know, if the bulls continue to just, you know, build right here, and then you look at where that low was, and then you look at where this low was, if you picture each one of those as stair steps, the stair steps are still very clearly in the upwards direction. So again, just because I say this move here, you know, was a dead cat bounce, that is just a short-term move. Let me change the color. That is just a short-term move within this section of the chart. But when you look at the big section of the chart, you can see that the bulls do still have these stair steps in play. Wow, I'm making a mess, and that's the name of the game. So, because I can already see it right now. What are you talking about, dead cat bounce? Well, it's all a matter of context. The dead cat bounce I'm referring to was just simply that movement right there, but the bulls can definitely, you know, put something new together next week. But key point here is that the overall trend is still bullish. The lows do keep getting higher and higher, and as long as those stair steps are continuing to be built, that is the name of the game. So next week should continue to be pretty interesting for this one. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.